Hey everybody, this is Pramita here, and I will be doing a Christmas journal prep with you. Yesterday I did try and go live, but my internet connection was interrupted, so I couldn't continue. So what I've done is, in the meantime, I have worked on the cover, not the cover, the insides, and I've put in all the, the tuck spots and stuff like that, pockets and whatnot. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put stuff in these pockets and tuck spots and explain as I go. Now this is going to be listed in my Etsy shop. I'll put a link to my shop below, and I did make two journals, but one has already been spoken for, so I won't be having that as a listed item. So I'm going to show you what I've done. So this is the front cover, and this is the pocket. So this pocket has 5 slots. So I'm going to show, this is a ticket ephemera that I had received from this kit. Actually, I worked with 2 kits from Paulette's shop, TLC Creates Vintage. I'm going to put a link below to the shop. And this is one pocket. This is the second pocket, tuck spot, and this is the third one that's made from a book page, and this is the envelope. Okay, so that goes in 1, 2, 3 and 4, and at the back I have another one which I have kept open, so you can put stuff over here. So this is a 5 pocket slot. This is a printable from Paulette's shop. All the pages that you have, apart from the filler pages, are from Paulette's shop, TLC Creates Vintage. I'm going to post a link to his shop below. This is from Elsie Bell's bookshelf. She had sent me an autumn kit. Unfortunately, it reached me pretty late because I think it was caught up in some postal, I'm not sure, maybe somewhere in the post office. So I received it late, but I wanted to use this in the Christmas journal because, it goes with it more or less. So I've used that. And this was also from Paulette's. I think she has a kit on this. She had gifted me this kit, actually. I did buy one and she had gifted me one. So I combined both and I worked on them. So this was actually a journal page which I have shrunk down and made into a pocket. Let me move this. Okay. So I think now you will have a better view. So this was a full-size journal page which I have shrunk down. Now that's the good thing about Paulette's kit, because she sends each of the elements in a separate file, and then you can resize them as you wish. So this was an envelope from the kit, and this is a pocket. I have made this into a pocket with the book page, and this is a tuck spot that I had created yesterday. This is another, it was printed on a full-size journal page, and then I have fussy cut out some images to be used as ephemera in the journal, just to, decorate the pages. This is one of the, the elements, belly band sort of thing, but I've used it in the page, so it says holiday. This is a tea/coffee stained. I had combined tea and coffee, and then I had stained the pages. And this is also from Paulette's TLC Creates Vintage, and this is a tuck spot I made from one of the pages that I had, extra pages that I had printed out. And look at this image. Isn't it lovely? I love this picture so much. I wanted to highlight this because if I stitch from the middle as a journal page, I won't be able to, give you the full view of this image. So what I did was I kept the integrity of the image, and I have this as a fold out page. So if you want, you can glue this up and make this into a tuck spot or pocket, but I have not done anything. I have kept quite a lot of options open for the person who gets this. This will also come with a lot of I think 24 to 25 elements for journal cards, tags and stuff like that. Along with that, I'm going to include a few die cuts also, so that you can use them in your journals whenever you want. And also the date numbers. I mean, if you're doing a December daily, then I'll show you what I'm going to include. All these numbers, I'm going to cut them out, ink them up, and include all these numbers. This is the cardstock paper that I had used. This is a collection that I had used for the cover. So I'm going to include all these numbers so that you can use them in your December daily. They have till 25. So that is that. And I've not yet cut that out. So I have been working, crazily over this. So this is another, coffee stained paper. And this is what I've done is, this is like a mini album concept. I had been watching Jennifer of Genevieve Designs. I like her style. And I recently saw Yvonne, I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly, do it also, but she had some lined paper inside. I did it in the middle of the page, and she, I think, had done somewhere not in the middle, somewhere along the way. So what I've done is I have made this into a fold out page like this. Once again, I wanted to keep this image, integrity of this image. As you can see, it's pretty lovely. And so what I've done is I have used it like this as a fold out, and then I've used a ribbon, lace sort of thing, just to tie this. So if you want, you can tie it at the side, and then it will not bother you in any way, and it will also add an interest, tactile interest to your page. And on the inside, what I've done is I've added pockets. So here you have a pocket, and here is another pocket where I have put a little bit of journaling card inside, journaling booklet sort of thing, like you can journal over here. So these are all from Paulette's TLC Creates Vintage. You can check her shop out. She has some awesome deals always going on. And this is a belly band that came with the kit. And here is a tuck spot. I will put all the stuff in while I talk you through. So here is another tuck spot. And this was on a, on a page, for a journal page, and what I've done is I've just fussy cut that out just to make it into an ephemera. And this is a pocket that I made from a leftover envelope part. And here is another belly band. So if you want, you can stick them, like you can glue this part up, and then you can put something here, but I have not done so because I have left the option open for the person who buys this. Here is a tag page sort of thing. So this is the other side of the I'll show you. This is the other side of the page, this one. So I folded this part up, and the extra part here is like a tag. So I hope you can see it. Yeah. So here is the tag. And here I have another pocket. There are lots of pockets and tucks over here, but that doesn't mean you don't have journaling space. Here's another pocket. Usually the book pages I like to make, I like to use them as base for my pockets or tuck spots, because that means I get more writing spaces. So here is another belly band. So if you want, you can punch hole and tie a ribbon. I have not done that. And towards the end we come. Yeah, here is a ticket. You can use it as a tuck spot. Here is a little bit of ephemera that I've cut out from a journal page. When I print out DigiKits, I usually print out pages more than I require, and then I use them as either as journaling cards or as tags. I try to make those out of the journal pages and then back them up. This is the back pocket, so this is what it is. So I need to work, and the cover it says Merry Christmas at the back, and the front has this beautiful, gorgeous image. This is not from the TLC Creates Vintage Digital Kit. This is a cardstock pattern paper, and I am going to start putting things down as we go through. So first, as I open this, I'm not going to put everything inside at first, and I am just going to go through. So I have a ton of ephemera, as you can see, and I will just go through this. So this is a booklet that I had made from Guest Checks, and some scraps that I had. Just let me open this up. So what I had done was that I had backed this up on a book page, and I had these scrap papers, and I have a fold out page. I like to add a fold out page, at least one. And this is the back cover. See the image that I had used in the page. So what I've done is I've made this into a booklet. I've added a spine. These are Guest Checks that came with the kit. So I've added a spine and a tie, and now this is a booklet. So I'm going to put this booklet at the back pocket, basically, so that I get this out of the way. So that's done. So, and for the front pocket, I'm going to start putting things down. Now I have some Tim Holtz seasonal stickers, which says Christmas and December and 25. I have just added that to the front pocket, and I will also add a tall tag sort of thing. Okay, so that goes there. So like so, and I can add a journaling card. Now these are from the paper pack that I had used as my cover, so that's that, and this I can put over here, so like this, and this is actually a die cut that I have, which I'm going to include, and this goes in here just as a tiny tuck spot element. Rest I'm going to put later on. I'm just going to go through the pages. So here I have a tuck spot, and I do have some tag that I can put in. So I'm going to put in this tag. And here is another one. So here I've made a double tag, so you can see I've made a double tag, and I'm going to include this over here, and then all the pockets come with something or the other. This is another one. Okay, it says holiday, and later on I'll come back and add a few more stuff. So this is a journaling card, and these are all double-sided, so you can add this, and something like this goes in here. So actually you'll be getting 12 journaling cards. And what you can do with the journaling cards, if you have something of page like this, personally what I do is I add elements like this at a height, so that it creates a kind of irregular image not an image, like layers in your journal itself. So personally what I would do is I would glue this part up, and then this becomes a page like this. So you can journal at the back and still you can enjoy the beautiful image of the journaling card. So that's one of the things, but right now I'm not doing that. I'm just going to add this to a page. So I'm going to add this over here. Okay, I'll come back and add perhaps more stuff, because that's how I do things. I basically lay down everything first, and then I come back again and start adding stuff, you know. So this is another one that I can put over here, journaling card. This is an altered guest check. So this is a book page that I have not done anything. Okay, so this is the fold out page. I'm not putting anything inside. This is the belly band, and so for the belly band what I can do is, I did have something in mind. I don't know where that went. Okay. Okay, so this page I'm going to change a little bit. This is actually a booklet. Okay, and you have a tuck spot over here. You can put something over here. So I did show how to make this in printables for your junk journals with TLC, that's Pollitt's group, and this also has a pocket, I guess. I'm not sure. Yes, it does. So you have a pocket also over here. So I did show how to make this. If you're interested in knowing how I did this, I can do a tutorial of sorts. You can do it with any journaling cards. You don't need to have a printable, and you can work with any size for that matter. So I'm going to include this over here, and I'll show you how. I'm going to open this. Just a second, let me move the camera a little bit. I think this is better. So I'm going to open this whole booklet up, and then I'm going to fold it into half. I'm going to put this inside this pocket so that it stays put, and here you have the image, and you can put things inside also. If you have something you want to keep, you can keep it here, and then you can journal. You can keep your photographs also. So it's going to be like that. And then this is the page that I was talking about. This is the belly band, and I can add some journaling card over here. This is also something where I can add a tag. So this is another tuck spot, and I can put in some card. Yeah. So here is another pocket where I can put something in. Okay. And here is another pocket where I'm going to put this in. These are all altered guest checks that came with the kit. You can check this kit out. It's very good. And here I have a tiny booklet of sorts, you know, and I can include that over here. Okay, and I still have a ton that I can add, because since I've not done much sewing in this, I am going to add quite a few journaling cards and options. Okay, so this is this, and this is a tuck spot, of course. And what I plan to do is, these are some die cuts that I had fussy cut out from the paper collection that I had used for my cover. I'm going to add this as a tuck, you know. You can take this out or use it in your pages. Here I have a ephemera sort of thing printed out, and then I have fussy cut that out. Now we come towards the end. So here is the journal, and you can see Just a second. And you can see it's pretty stuffed, you know. You can squish it down, but it's pretty stuffed. So I'm going to add a few more things that I have, and I'll show what I intend to do. Okay. So with the journaling pages, what I've done is I have shrunk them down to the size and I've made it into a tiny folder. I'm going to include some of the die cuts into this folder so that the person who gets it will be able to use them, you know, some tickets, some stuff, and you can use them like so. So you have a few elements that are going inside, and I'm going to add a few more. So I'm going to close this and add this to the front, you know. So you have this. It's full of ephemera, and now we still have some items which I can, you know, of course, put in. Like I'm going to tuck this in, then I might put this, this is a double tag, I'm not going to put this in, I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put this in, okay, so we have a journaling card over here, so I'm going to put this in. It's another one. So this is another booklet that I had made with a tiny pocket, so you can use that. My nails are absolutely grungy because I had been working, inking away practically the whole day. So I'm going to put this booklet over here. Or I would put the booklet in the middle, you know. So this has a tiny spot where I can put this booklet. Yes, I hope it fits in. No, it won't. So never mind, I'm going to put it there. So I'm going back and forth. So I still need to work on the cover, and I'll finish the cover by a day and post this for update. In case you want to inquire about this, contact me through Etsy and I will tell you the details. This is going to be another tuck spot. So I still have a journaling card left. I think I've added 12 journaling cards. I'm not sure. I need to check those out, but I can